I haven't seen this before, but I use the Brooks and basically do the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't talk about that thing because it's a little bit of a hack mod myself.
Hack meaning cheater, overpowered.
Yeah.
So is this the only field over on this end that needs done is 41?
And the rest of that little one.
That's the what little one? Oh, 40.
One, I'm guessing.
No, 49. 47, 46 is still growing.
It's over here where I'm running to.
Yeah, I'll head up to 49 because you're going to have this one done in no time.
Okay.
Over.
I don't mean to be critical, but do you do any logging or just wood chipping?
What? Well, that's what I'm considering logging is wood chip. I mean, it's
okay.
getting rid of the logs, so.
Gotcha.
41's ready to go. And
yeah, 41 and 49.
1 and 42. 49's harvested, I think. Oh no, 49's not because that was a different crop.
All right, well, what do you want me to harvest then before I drive all over the place up here?
Let's finish
41's
off.
ready to go.
Let's finish off all the wheat. Then we got to get 49, which is barley, because I only brought one big truck over here.
All right.
It's going to take us like 12 minutes to harvest all this.
Not even.
I know, we got a lot done last stream.
Yes, we did.
Duck, Farmer Klein, duck. Oh, man, I didn't turn head tracking on. Oh, well. I'm not jumping out just to do that.
All right, what would you like for me to do?
Oh, do you want to cart the grain, or do you want to do something else? I thought maybe we might just make some hay bales and sell some hay bales today.
That works, whatever you want.
All right, I'm going live. Welcome, everybody. How about that? We're actually on time tonight. I know, that's a first.
Colton, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for stopping by.
Bardley, welcome to the live stream.
Hey everybody, and welcome back
Help
to
if I put the right stuff through
UMRV.
my
So we are here. We've got
headset
just
so
a
y'all
little
can
bit of
hear it.
harvesting yet to do, and then I think we're going to go do some mowing and some
I
baling
take it we're chop
as we
strawing
wait for
this,
stuff
not
to come.
swathing it.
Yeah, we don't need any more straw.
Okay.
Just dumping it on the ground.
Figured I'd make sure before I get too far down the. You know me, I like to plant the wrong things in the wrong fields, so I might want to harvest it wrong too, you know.
That's just in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so not really sure where Spectre is, but we'll just go ahead and
GTX, about time you
cart the
started. Been
grain.
waiting 35 seconds. Well, you're lucky. Normally we're late. I actually started on time today.
Colton says, why did I skip so much time? This stream never starts. We're starting 3 different streams at the same time, so somebody's bound to not start at the proper time.
Oh, I'm running. Is everybody running now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta fix the picture-in-picture.
We gotta get Farmer Klein doing that, so we have picture and 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 picture.
Well, I tried to do
that would
put
be a little
Rubber Runner
crazy.
and Farmer Klein up tonight, but that didn't work out so well. So I have Farmer Klein since this is his stream team. I tried to get 2 of them up, but then it like didn't leave very much left on my screen.
Hey, country girl, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. So Lone Wolf has an interesting issue. He says he bought 13 cows, but the game only gave him 6. I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah, that's odd.
And it's not that he only sees 6, like, you know, you don't always see every cow you actually own. He says when he goes to the animal screen, it says he owns 6. So I'm thinking you didn't get 13.
Siamese
I'm
cows?
thinking he didn't either.
Siamese cows.
So guys, tell me what you think of the stream there. We're trying something new. Got some new software we're working with. Not sure how well it's working. We might have to
12-minute mark there, Rubber Burner.
we might have to back up and punt and try something else if it's not working too good.
Work to do. Somebody did a interesting job starting this. Didn't exactly go very square.
I got one more pass and I'm done.
Well, yeah, got the little field.
Little field and big harvester. I'm glad we're on this side of the map because I just spent multiple hours on the other side. I didn't realize setting up for the next video was going to be so freaking draining.
Colton says, has to go already. No worries. Appreciate you stopping by.
Hey GTX, how you doing?
Every intention of doing a live stream earlier.
GTX over here says, Lone Wolf, you got scammed. The game scammed you, man. Yeah, AK the hay. AK the hay.
We will not have our favorite moderator for a little while. VW's got some personal things going on, and we will not be around anybody's streams for a little while. So
Is that
pass the message and
is that an alternate ego of AK the Savage? But yeah. What we got here is we've got the Rockhound POW MIA truck and the Rockhound Special Smokey and the Bandit trailer.
I figured me putting the pipe out and putting the beacons on would be enough for the indication.
He's waiting for me to finish. I just finished my last streams, my last row here, so.
I don't see your beacons over there.
Well, they're on. They've been on.
Americans have priority.
Oh, there it comes. Yeah. That's dirty. Remember that when I special invite you to Canada.
Craig says, hey, DoughBoy. Hey, Craig. Welcome to the stream.
I'll give you high engine revs here, Genetic, when he's empty, so I can don't move. Here we go. I'll put on my beacons too, just for you. Alright, get ready. We're about to blow our horns. Oh, did you blow a horn? I didn't even hear it.
Come on. He's got the truck parked right in the middle of the road.
William says, what's up, guys?
Run, Farmer Klein, run. That's my tractor horn. Craig says he likes me and Farmer Klein and Rubber Burner. Spectre's in here too. Can't forget about Spectre, he's the quiet one.
Oh, he went out and started mowing.
Assuming there's no crop in that field.
No, we harvested it. Hey, dirty tractor.
I'm the only one that's not streaming.
Wait, I can't get across that because we got crop up there in the next field.
Not gonna lie, you kind of scared the poo of me there.
Johnny Baker says hello. Hello, Johnny. Welcome to the stream.
That's what I do. Scare the poo out of Rockhound. Or Rubber Burner.
Oh, I think we're gonna have to drop the header off, guys.
That's a heck of a cliff. I don't want to drop down that.
We gotta try to sneak around and get up on field 49, and that's not gonna work. Oh, you're right. There's no grain bins here. My map, there's grain bins right here.
You must have put them in.
I don't remember if I did or not. I might have.
It's a possibility, guys. There's a possibility.
I'm kind of stuck.
I know. I can't move either. Park the font in the house.
There we go.
Johnny's
Country Girl wants the General Lee, but I don't have the General Lee, but that would be nice.
The horn. You got the General Lee horn.
DTX says YouTube needs a multi-screen casting option like Twitch. That's an idea right there.
Johnny says, how are you? I'm doing good, Johnny. A little worn out, babysitting horseplay hours upon hours today. So it's nice to finally actually get to play. And Craig says he meant all 3 streams. Egg phone didn't take all the words. That's okay. Oh, he liked our streams. That's what
It's this damn 20,000. I was all on top of flying, not me.
You want me to start harvesting this, and you're gonna come back with an empty tipper? Or?
Oh, what is this? What is this?
What is what?
Oh, the oats are still growing. What the heck's up with that?
Huh? Field 49's ready.
Yeah, I'll be back with a tipper. 46 and 47 are still growing.
Right. 49's ready to go. 46 and 47. I have to wait for
I'm going to go empty this, and then I'll be back to get your barley.
that is if I can get over to the stuff.
Hey, Rubber Burner, before you take that harvester back, you need to come over here and pick up the corn header. We just bought both headers over here just for fun.
Now, how do you expect me to take 2 headers at the same time? Oh yeah, I can tell this one, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Magic that way.
Why don't you just be smart about it?
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
We're not just gonna leave the harvesters here for the rest of this stuff to release.
Oh, we
Probably
could.
ought to leave one.
We could. I have to fast forward time to get it to grow. We're in day 18. Doubt anything will happen until autumn.
How much other stuff's ready to go?
That was it.
Oh, this is all that's left to harvest is over here.
Yeah. So we harvested the heck out of that side last stream. It's okay. Spectre's, well, he was mowing. He's back in the mower. He's mowing somewhere. We're going to have to go Ted and Bale it just for fun.
Down by the energy plant.
Johnny says, I've been watching some of your friends' vids. He seems a little bit younger than I was think. How?
And then we know there's a lot of grass on this side of the map. We're harvesting that we can go. So guys in chat, tell me how the stream's going. How's it looking? Like I said, I'm using some new software. And the preview gets a little choppy to me, so I just don't know if we're coming across good or not.
Is that for mirror 1224 a tether too, or just a rate?
It's a tether. You need to fold it, and then you need to turn it on, even though technically there's nothing to turn on. It won't actually rake and ted until you turn it on. Across the river. There's 2 bridges. South or north, and you'll eventually run across the bridge. I would suggest north because I don't think the south bridge is wide enough for that harvester.
Well, we'll see what happens here, folks. What's going on with your stream, DoughBoy?
Alright, let's see if we can't put this in the auger. Oh, I don't think I actually have to turn anything on for this one. I forget. Let's try this. There we go.
We lost DoughBoy, folks.
Where'd he go?
Well, I would say using the term "we lost him" would indicate that I'm not quite sure where he went.
I guess we lost him completely because he's, I guess, out of Discord too. He's still there.
He's jumping in and out of Discord.
He's having problems.
Went to turn his head tracker on, probably.
Wrong stream in the bin. I don't know what's wrong stream in the bin, Mark. I don't understand that. Yeah, but the flatbed we got doesn't hold the semi
Hey guys,
it doesn't like.
You in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rubber Burner is, sorry, DoughBoy had a bit of a crash, so he's getting back on.
Okay.
Don't worry about the wrong stream in the bin comment. I got the wrong chat.
You're watching multiple streams?
I'm trying to. It's really not
Are you having problems processing multiple audio channels?
Yeah. And now I've tried. Now I've added to it Discord, so it's not going to get any better.
How's the stream look overall?
Stream looks good. Stream looks good. DoughBoy went a little bit white there for a while, and then his computer started doing the blue spinning ball of death. Right now he's running his little stream. He's running his little mini stream. It's actually yesterday's stream.
Oh yeah.
Turn off the chat box, because the chat box didn't seem like it actually showed much.
Yeah, Pharmer says light spike. That's not a bad idea. Okay, now that's just. Okay, that's just.
He can't push me, and I can just shove him anytime I want, because I've got a chipped truck. Oh, that's the one with the black wheel fenders. This one doesn't fly near as well.
Oh, it doesn't? This is an update?
Yeah. Yeah, this one has I guess a different center of gravity, and it's not chipped, so it doesn't fly as well. This is not all about realism. That's Skeleton, which is real-ish. This is nowhere as close.
It's the ballpark.
Which farm is this harvesting?
There is no dedicated farm.
Just leave it somewhere.
We own everything, so there's no vagrants that are going to come and steal it or tag it or nothing.
Find the closest pond and put it in there.
It's all mine.
So my comment, Mark, to you about that new Black Sheep modding thing, if it would do wood chips with the sawdust thing, made me think about the video I just published.
Oh, I saw you publish something right before. I was reporting some stuff and a couple of notifications popped up.
It's basically how to log without actually logging. by just using that thing to make wood chips out of trees, and then using the autoloader to blow the chips into a trailer.
Did you see the new snowblower mod that they uploaded today?
No, I've been wanting a snowblower now.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I watched Sealy P did a video using it. Basically, it was a 3 mod video, but it had that one in it. And it's basically like the Fraze and like the Pottinger autoloader. It really just will scoop up anything and shoot it.
Right, okay.
But you have to do a force unload. An unload here to have it shoot. And you have to aim it.
I like the fact that you have to aim it, because that way you can just go down a road and shoot everything into the edge of the field, and just actually sort of make a pile of proper place.
Now, what I don't know is if you have to aim it for other things, like if you put a trailer, if it will auto detect the trailer. But like the Pottinger autoloader, you've got to aim everything.
Yeah.
It won't auto target anything.
I don't know. I'd like to have one of those on a joystick to see how it works.
Johnny Baker says, hello, DoughBoy sent me. Well, thank DoughBoy for me, and hopefully he gets his stuff up and running here soon.
He typed into his own chat that he needs to restart, so he's sending everybody over to you guys.
All right. Well, I know he wanted to harvest, so I won't harvest that field. I'm run over here and try to find a baler. I found a baler, now I gotta find a tractor to use the baler on.
How many bales do you think we need?
Oh, we're just gonna sell them all. Don't need anybody. Got plenty.
So you're harvesting late summer. Is that the Midwest Geo that does that for you?
It is. We're able to harvest wheat, barley, or canola right now.
Wow.
And technically, well, oats and all the other added crops. So, yeah. Well, we're basically able to harvest everything other than, yeah, it's coming due now.
I'll actually be harvesting some stuff in midsummer over on Crawford Farms there. A few days.
Did you change the geo on that one?
Yeah, I used the Canada East geo that they released.
Really, eh?
Yeah. So it's stuff that I planted last year. Comes up super duper early.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome. You're actually getting a winter crop.
Yeah.
I saw today that they have a South Australian geo that maybe is either, I think it's in development because it looked like it was updated fairly recently. But that looked pretty cool.
Yeah. What's the South Australian map?
But you had that Southern Cross map that was supposedly Australian-ish.
Oh,
from the mod contest.
Yeah. And then you got that new monster 16 times map.
Rod Acres.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Duck Zorly what map was out there that was kind of indicative of Australian as far as looking like it, and maybe give that a whirl. Have him give it a whirl.
Yeah, we're talking about this.
Hey Jason, how you doing? Hey Frank.
little squirrely there.
All right, you say you're down by. I see you're down by the energy plant. Down there in a bit.
What are you all giggles about?
I just watching from height restrictions.
Oh, you're that far back?
Am I not live?
That was the gate.
The door when you try to get in that bar.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, Seasons Mod is on PS4. I don't know if the Geos are on PS4 though. Maybe not.
Only one way to check.
I know somebody that did a multi-part series on Seasons.
Oh?
Yeah. People tell me it's pretty good.
A multi-part series. Now, what do you mean by that?
The guy did 9 whole videos on Seasons.
How to use it?
Yeah, what it does, and maybe
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
strategies and ideas of how to play with it.
It kind of took me a minute to clue into what was going on there, but yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's probably because it's so cold up there, your brain's running slow.
Archie, help me out here. I've got another thing out.
The less Americans know about us, the better it is. We don't want their attention.
It's security and obscurity, man.
And the answer is yes, they do have geos on this one the mod up now.
Now, I haven't seen this Canadian geo in the mod hub, so I don't think that it's been released that far up the chain.
No, that was directly on GitHub.
I saw something about, so there was something about more realistic being somehow being updated, that basically it said something about support for it being burned into the map or something. What's the deal with that?
No idea. I'm a peripheral player. That sapphire cultivator that you had on there? Black with the red friends.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it was like gorgeous looking mod. That looks like something the Giants create.
Yeah, it's from Vertex. It's from Vertex Design. Same thing we brought you. Awesome.
Is that the 3-point hitch one?
Yeah. It folds up. It looks a lot like the Gaming Cool one, except it's got way more animated parts on it. They added all sorts of poses. That built which map? The Lost map?
Yeah. Rather popular Jasons with Jason tonight. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I hadn't played very much with Geo. Right now I'm using the Bale one. And I was playing with a map last night where the map author actually put the Geo right into the map. And it was super slow.
That's fun.
What geo?
He took the Swedish one.
Yeah, I saw that Sim Station map.
Yeah.
I saw part of your.
The harvest time for the side, you have to lay that thing minimum 9 days. Get one rainy day. Basically, half a year. It looks like it's going to be up.
Oh yeah, they are pushing the page right now. You guys must have heard about that security leak,
Yeah.
There's a hardware level failure on Intel's side that goes back like 10 years. That's a major security issue.
Let me bust into my IT talk, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather get this information from you than River Burner.
Yeah, we're dealing with this. So both chip manufacturers, AMD and Intel, have it's been found and disclosed, thankfully through correct means, a flaw at the hardware level. So within the CPU itself, there is a logic flaw that basically assumes certain things. And as you know, one should never assume anything. It's even worse to assume anything in the computer world. So it basically can allow someone to execute a certain type of code on your computer that could expose the full contents of your system's memory to them. So anything, typically applications have memory that's sandboxed, so they can only access a certain segment of the memory. But this flaw allows them to access the entire contents of the memory. So it could contain anything. Like if you had typed in a password for your bank, let's say, at any point in time since you've turned the computer on, that could be stored somewhere in memory if it hasn't been overwritten, and they could basically read that and then have it. So it's pretty big. But
that's the next point that somebody found and declared Intel?
And AMD, so it's both chip manufacturers. So it affects all modern computers.
Even Mac is on now.
Yep. There is no modern computer that is safe from this. So today, well, not today, actually last week, Microsoft did a quick out-of-band update to software patch the issue. The biggest problem, though, is it has an adverse effect to performance. So the chip manufacturers were kind of cheating to get performance by basically assuming and guessing certain things. And in order to do that, they basically exposed some nasty little bits. So this software fix basically no longer lets the chip do this little guess. So there could be a noticeable impact on system performance.
Now, to me, this sounds like a highly liable situation.
I'm sure they're written in the terms of the agreement that you click pass. There's probably something.
But you don't. When you buy a piece of hardware, you just buy a piece of hardware. You don't click in terms of the agreement, right?
But I don't see a single piece of hardware that could ever guarantee your security at any level. You're never going to buy a phone and use a phone and think that it's going to be safe.
Oh, this affects phones. This could affect phones. Apparently, NVIDIA released a press release saying that they basically were making such assumptions in their own GPUs. So their own GPUs were somewhat affected by this.
Really?
And since it's at a hardware level, there's no way to fix it other than to basically software patch at a performance hit. And at some point in time, then new chips will come out that are re-engineered, redesigned at a physical hardware level to no longer do that. But then to guarantee that you're not exposed, beyond making sure you have this patch installed, you would have to forklift replace your CPU. And depending on how old your system is, you might have to forklift replace your motherboard. And for most people, that means forklift replacing your entire computer, because most people don't have the means or the gumption of doing a parts replacement. So basically, systems are going to be theoretically vulnerable to this for probably the next 10 years, because we know people that have super old computers. But of course, in theory, newer versions of the operating system will have this software workaround already burned in place. But yeah, so it's important that everyone make sure all your updates are installed as of today. But do note that there may be a performance hit.
So when you're talking about performance, you're talking at the, like when you're game, like you're talking about rendering, you're talking about...
Well, just let's say if you're in game and typically your CPU runs at 30%, it's possible your CPU is going to run at 50% now.
Oh.
You know, if you're really close on maxing your CPU out, then you may max it out and you may suffer noticeable performance.
Yeah, I've heard anywhere from 5 to 30% performance.
Yeah.
That's a big number.
It is, but if you look at your task manager when you're doing most of your tasks other than rendering or playing a game, you're usually at like 5 or 10% CPU utilization. For any prolonged period of time, you'll spike from here to there. You know, so it's only under stressful situations that it's evident. Jason asks where you guys are from. Well, I'm in Virginia. Rubber Burner's a Canadian. Mark's Canadian, but I don't know where they both are physically in Canada. Spectre's in Virginia. He's the silent partner in this whole deal. He doesn't talk much.
I don't have to keep the stream entertained. And I really have nothing to offer on that IT stuff. That's Greek to me.
Hey, did you ever do your fire alarm test?
No. Probably should make a phone call and find out what's going on.
Did you see, Mark, did you see that update I gave on the, that Bale building?
Yeah.
GTX?
No, I didn't see the update.
I went over to PCSG and I asked GTX basically how did it store the bales?
Yeah.
And he gave a very, very nice, detailed, technical explanation on how it works. Basically, you should definitely see a performance boost with multiplayer.
Yeah, but I think that was the whole point of the mod, right? You can store the bales without having to have it in the
Yeah, just basically like a bale, he said, has like 13,000 triangles, just one bale. And then each bale has its own triggers associated with it. But a bale in the building has like 40 triangles or something associated with it.
Let me pop in here real quick. DoughBoy, just seems to me just the drop down was there. Trying to get ATS to recognize his wheel. most people use the NVIDIA codec, which runs everything off your GPU anyways. Your CPU doesn't take a massive break.
Yeah, see, I must have the weakest computer here. I run 80% CPU, 55% memory, and I don't really know what my GPU is hitting at right now. Put that up.
I peak right out. I can be right at 100% GPU usage, but I got all my settings cranked right to the max.
Yeah, my brain barely.
Yeah. Now I dropped the YouTube preview and I'm down to 70%. So.
Google Chrome actually takes a lot of CPU power.
But what? Both of you have 1080s?
I run two 1070s.
Two 1070s. Wow, that's not much power there.
No, that'll move a house.
I got a single 960.
It doesn't scale very well with FarmSim, like at all. Like one will run at 100%, the other one will run at 15%. It's the AAA titles that really get the boost.
All right, yeah, GPU load is like 98%. Let's run the game and encoding at the same time. And I'm not paying attention. And I've completely filled the baler.
Yeah, some really interesting ones.
I was watching Landy Kid a little bit, and when I jumped in the stream, I heard him say something about 500 mods. It's going to take him a while to get through that. So I don't know if he heard that Giants has a backlog of 500 uploaded mods, or what he was really talking about.
That makes me sad.
He said I only got the tail end of that statement.
Is one of those Rockhouse POW truck or no?
No, I thought he gave up on getting that in the mod hub because Giants has a limit of, I don't know, like 10,000 triangles or something for a mod, or maybe it's like 100,000 or something, and the truck is some ungodly number way above the limit, so its magnitude's higher than the limit, and he would have to basically put it into Maya and completely rebuild the truck scratch, basically, to get it down to the appropriate size.
I wonder if they ever did that on the Coleman.
Yeah.
Gee, it has fun.
So, a ingenious member over at 3 Dudes figured out how to he tweaked the, what's that Ultima baler, the one that bales and wraps? He found a little enhancement to the XML that makes it actually run faster, so that you can actually bale and wrap at something greater than like 4 miles an hour.
Wow. GTX just made everybody in here cool. It says 2 Titan X's is where it's at. Not cool. Hashtag jealous.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys are firing up the ATS profile.
But we do it so that it grabs support feedback settings of the game.
Yeah, you see, for me, it used to do that just by clicking out and then setting the state again, and then just clicking back in the game. It used to set it properly. But now I don't feel like it's doing it properly. I mean, it does it okay, but my 10% friction that I've got set right now feels a little bit wrong.
See, I never got it to work. I just always done the GPS thing and it works flawless. Every time you fix it like that. Every time you restart the computer.
Yeah, I just click on the steering wheel. I set it to 10%. And then I hit OK, and then I pop back into the game. Well, it used to. Now it just feels wrong now, but I think it's cool. I was recording earlier.
Does it actually give you force feedback, or does it just give you resistance on the steering wheel?
It gives you resistance on the steering wheel, and it gives you momentum. When you let go of it, it doesn't give you any vibration. It doesn't give you any road effects. Like, I don't think force feedback is actually built into it.
No.
So, I play a fair amount of ETS. In that, yeah, you feel every bump on the side of the road. But in Farmers, I've never had it.
Yeah, I got a Thrustmaster wheel. Oh, look here, I get bowled over by a giant thing. I got a Thrustmaster wheel, and basically in Farm Sim, the wheel's just, it's just there. There's no resistance. There's no nothing. But when I race or run ATS, there's definitely feedback. Thrustmaster doesn't have any type of profile or anything. It's just there, and then I guess relies on the game to have feedback settings. GTX says beta mods can have a max of 200,000 polys.
So, on this, I presume that's all we need.
Yeah, we technically don't need anything else, just coming up with ways to keep us busy. If DoughBoy's not going to make it back, we could run back over there and do that barley field. Or if you wanted to mow across the river, you could. I see you up there. No, I just mentioned it because I know that you were interested in it for multiplayer, or I guess DoughBoy, or not DoughBoy, but Delta Bravo was interested in it because Allard seems to love to bail and crash servers. So it will definitely improve performance because it's
definitely. I much enjoy playing the games than the animal games as opposed to the tutorials. I agree. If you're gonna play on a multi-server, you gotta get the big bales. Okay.
Hey, Mod Man, how you doing?
Your bale count on the map itself if I do okay. But as soon as you have a herd of 100,000, that kind of goes up.
Yeah, we had close to 1,000 bales in a bale barn on this one. But what GTX said is when you load the bale, I guess at the load point, it quote destroys the bale and removes it from the XML, the vehicle's XML, and then loads it as a value, and then renders the bale at a low poly resolution in the shed, and puts a collision on it so I guess it looks and feels like a bale. I need to be paying attention to my auto stacker.
Mod Man, you might want to hit your caps lock.
Hey!
Well, right now I've got Johnny V over at UCSG mainlining the old rusted that guy's Rob, you should just send us to me as a message because I almost never know what that is. Okay. Like I just saw it by mistake. I did use that boot shooter over on the Gold Crest Valley challenge, but it wasn't on the mod though.
Hi, Verizon, now Sprint guy. So are you going to come in? I did not harvest your barley. Been doing an awful job of not paying attention to my bale stacker and completely filling it. Tootin'.
What do you mean? We're not doing all those by hand?
No. Remember, this is not realistic-ish.
It's only a 2-hour stream anyway.
Rubber Burner likes to do like these 5-hour things.
I've been doing a lot of them lately. The other day I played for like 30-something hours.
I think you gotta fell in love with that map.
Yeah.
Spectacle or what other map?
You got on the Spectacle, you got getting all ready, you know the story, but take care of the logging and all that stuff. Wrapped up that stream and came back home. It's still on there.
No, I wouldn't plow fields.
Start mowing grass. You know, but you're mowing it. First day.
Yeah, that one.
So an interesting YouTube account left a comment today. Account name was Farming Simulator 17. If that's the official account or if that's some spoof account, but the comment was made as such as an official comment. He left it. It was interesting. They commented on the how to log without logging video I just put up, basically thanking me for the seasons videos. But so it was a little odd that you have a comment about seasons videos on a different video, but still cool.
Is there not a YouTuber that goes by Farming Simulator 17 that does a lot of silent mod reviews?
I think so. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I think it's
I'm a little late to that, but I'm doing good, mod man.
There's the Giants channel and the Giants channel.
Yeah, but they do have a promising YouTube account. I'm not sure it's up to that. But it may be Giants Farms.
Yeah, I think I can go in and I think I can click on the comment and say like view channel or something, and I'll tell you. I can figure out if it really is. Just saw it pop up right before the stream. Same one left a comment over on Steely P's video I saw. Related to, I don't know what it was to. It's probably related to his mod review.
I think that channel that I was talking to is a guy, not an entity or corporation, because he's made some comments that sound like he's speaking for himself, not for him.
Yeah, he.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that guy is an individual, and he's, as best I can tell, over in one of the Ukrainian type areas. But yeah, he just does English subtitles, and he has a little music. No? I got a notification. Maybe it's in like the questionable area for some reason.
Oh, great. I gotta figure out how to make my...
See that? To me, that's cheating with logs.
Yes, it is.
After all the work we put in last night to getting one train load of logs down the hill, that just feels wrong.
Oh, it was. Oh, I know where the comment was. The comment wasn't on my video. It was a comment to my comment on CLEP's video.
Oh, okay.
And it goes to a not official account. It's Farming Simulator 17. The guy's got 22 subs.
Okay.
You got Call the Wild videos and a couple other things.
Synchronizing.
Finally, we can go back and do some, dare I say, harvesting.
Wish I could figure out how to keep my profile from flashing colors on my G13. That'd be really nice. It's annoying. I see it out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Privacy's only 2D anyway.
I set it up over there. It's set up at the field, ready to rock and roll for you. Truck's over there too.
You having fun clicking there, Bubba Clyde?
It's not me, that's DoughBoy. He loves to tap through vehicles as opposed to just clicking on the menu of the map.
What else am I supposed to do?
Click on the map and then just click the little dot.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Sorry, Bubba Clyde, I thought it was you.
No, it's me. Alright, we're back. The stream's back up. Let's see how long this lasts.
Is it like an impromptu reboot because it said it's time to do an update or something?
No, it didn't even reboot. It was updating.
You guys know if the case Puma comes with tracks as an option?
I think it does.
In game?
Yeah. Oh. Craig Sneed, are you still in the stream?
Wide tires, wheel weight, standard, rear twin, narrows. The case Puma.
Okay.
I know there's. I
guess
know
it's
there's
the
mods.
yeah, it's the CVX one. I think has the tracks on the back.
Uh-oh.
It's hilarious. Do you guys find that on your longer stream, people keep commenting as they watch?
How do you mean?
Like, just keep adding comments. Craig sort of started watching it, then he added another comment, then he added another comment to his comment.
Or you get a notification of a comment, and then you finally get around to going looking at the comment, and the comment that's there is now totally different because they've edited it.
Yeah.
You know, the comment's like, you should do this, and then later it's like, I should watch the rest of the video before I hit a comment. And that's all you really see, and you're like, okay, well.
There's the Dutch kid named Pino who watches my stuff. He pops on. The moment he gets a notification, he comments. Then he starts watching it and he comments, and then at the end he comments again. I used to think it was a little odd, but on a 20-minute video, but it's normal. Frustration levels going up, DoughBoy? You gonna play with keyboard again?
It wiped all my buttons. All the mappings. Nothing's there. So, unplug controllers and see if that'll work.
Alright, gentlemen, I will go and make myself some food and go walk a dog and then head to bed. Talk to you soon.
Oh boy.
Hey, Mark.
Alright, good luck, DoughBoy.
Jason said he did the same thing today. He was watching part of my video and commented and then got distracted and never got back to the rest of the video.
So would you, Pharmer, would you use the Bale storage on multiplayer?
Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't. Seems pretty neat.
Do you see the cut down on lag on the server? Is that what they were saying?
Yep. Basically, GTX commented over at PCSG.
Yeah.
That a standard Bale has something like 13,000 polygons or something, and has triggers associated with each Bale. So each Bale is obviously a whole lot of rendering to do on the system. And when you put it in storage, it it basically destroys the Bale. It removes it from the vehicle's XML as its own entity.
Yeah.
And then it stores it as a value in the storage shed, and then renders a super low poly rendering of a Bale in the building to represent the Bale. But the low poly rendering is something like low, like 40 polys or something. It's really low.
Yeah.
So the graphics load and the rendering load is significantly lower. And then when you basically call for the bale, it basically respawns it. It recreates it as a basically last in first out type thing. So if you put a bale that's been partially rotted in last, that will be the bale that you get out first. And that while he made a comment something about while the buildings only hold like 108 bales or something, there is
108 square ones and then 120 round ones.
right. He made some type of a comment like basically if you mod the mod, it's not recommended to go over 250, but they have tested it and it will basically. They really don't recommend going over 500 because that makes save game files really big.
Yeah.
But I guess it could be enhanced to have a greater capacity.
We're just selling these, right?
Yeah. Need for we got more hay than we're going to need until the autumn.
Well, it seems to have done the trick. Pulled the USB cables, plugged them back in, came back in game. I got my buttons back.
Outstanding.
What a night.
You know what might be useful?
What?
Well, I think in game, I think the button mappings is an XML file stored somewhere. Wouldn't hurt to copy that and store it somewhere offline.
Yeah.
So if you ever had to reinstall the game, you didn't have to go to map all your buttons.
Yeah, input bindings.xml.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, so that didn't work as planned. Tried to take a shortcut. Now I'm stuck.
Uh-oh. Everybody run to Rubber Burner stream. See what's stuck. Take screenshots.
I
I'm
can't
stuck
see
too.
Oh, uh-oh.
Okay.
GTX says he uses the joystick on the G13 to tab through vehicles. See, you know what? I never even thought about that. I could map that.
Oh my goodness
Johnny
gracious.
says, so about my question, sorry to ask again. Which question? I'm sorry, I dealt with so much stuff since then, I'm not even sure I remember what question he asked, Johnny. It's the one about DW, I thought I answered it.
How do you get there?
Well, I was trying to go down the bank, get to the road a little quicker, and there's a lot of trees there. A lot more than predicted.
I think you might be talking about me. Whatever your trouble you're in, I'm probably worse off.
Is that door even open?
No need to apologize, Johnny. Everything kind of crashed, so go right ahead and ask again.
Go see if we can find Rubber Burners fiasco. Yeah.
Alright, let's go see what Spectre's up to.
Oh boy, I'm gonna be full here real quick. This got
Oh, you got out. Spectre somehow managed, I don't know what he did. Somehow he's trapped in a door that's not open.
How?
Kyle asks how you managed to do this.
I'm in the same boat. How did you manage to do that?
I pulled into the barn, and then all of a sudden the truck lunged forward, tied me up like this. I have no idea what made it lunge forward.
Johnny says he's been watching some of your friends' vids. He seems a little bit younger than I was thinking. How was 16 or 17? If you're talking about DW, he's 16. So yeah, he is young. Oh! I didn't realize you were coming to get me.
You didn't even get a full round and you're full. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. This is some good yield.
Super good yield barley.
And it was only down and back. I didn't even try to loop it.
must have missed a lot in chat. Hold on. Oh, I did miss a ton of chat. Okay. All I know is I see GTX make a comment. I love New Zealand. I'm not sure why so many people leave the place. And then I'm like, what did we...
because I told him I was from New Zealand.
Yeah, I see that now.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we talking about New Zealand?
So close.
Johnny says, for a 16-year-old, he knows his stuff. Yes, he's a very mature 16-year-old who grew up with his dad farming. Whoa! Thank you, Farmer Klein.
I thought I could go under the pipe.
Apparently not. But yeah, he grew up with his dad and running trucks and dealing with farms.
That's a pretty cool trailer, Farmer Point.
That's a Rockhound special.
Right there, yep, is the Rockhound special. Sorry, can't give it out.
I don't want it anyway.
It's Smokey and the Bandits trailer with a the shadow of the Dixie flag behind it.
GTX asked, how did I do that? Pure determination.
Clap, 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 clap. Probably very nice.
There, I made it. With a little perseverance.
Store doesn't seem to have a trigger on it to open.
He says DW seems a little old school for his age. Yeah, he definitely is. He likes the old school stuff.
Ouch. I see two of you, Farmer Klein.
Talking about doing a number on a fence.
Number on what?
Oh, I just did a number on a fence over here.
This barn is extremely tight.
Yeah, and this is a very big trailer.
Johnny says some of the stuff he was on about, I was like, man, I can remember that. Yeah, I know, right? We get that a lot. We're chatting with him.
Hey James, how you doing? Oh, James in chat says he was in touch with Alien Jim a couple days ago and says that Spectacle Islands is planned for console.
That's good. It's a good, very good map. Johnny says, where is he tonight? He's got some personal stuff going on. He's actually going to be stepping out from our streams for a little while. So he's going to miss everybody, but he's got some stuff he's got to take care of. I could probably venture a pretty good guess, but I don't want to do that. Something Rubber Burner and I tease him about a lot. I think it came back to bite him.
So I managed to get stuck in a rather unique predicament.
Oh. You tell.
For it, wait for it. Can't see what you did.
Let's just say that the truck is high-bellied on a bale of hay.
Oh.
And all wheels are off the ground.
I did that yesterday.
Don't be ahead.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm just mowing.
What are you harvesting, DoughBoy?
Barley. And it's a heck of a yielding crop, let me tell you.
Oh, okay. I do like the cake you're driving.
I don't. It's not green.
Does everything have to be green for you, DoughBoy?
There, I got it out. I got it all free for you finally.
Yeah, I like the fence too.
Alright, see you later, James. If you're not already gone.
Yeah.
Seen a couple beta John Deere harvesters at the Mod Hub.
I got a group that I'm happy with now. I'm not ready to try any others. The problem with Mod Hub is a lot of their John Deere stuff is European John. Whoa, that was cool. It's European John Deere. It's not American. Not even close. Or it's reskinned something else.
How do you know the difference between European John Deere and American John Deere?
Those little red and white things, those are nowhere else to be found in the U.S. Got nice orange triangles. Big old orange triangle on the back. Those little red and white things.
Yeah, we don't put license plates on our tractors.
Not unless they're
Pretty much.
ever gonna cross the river?
Have what?
That's from the other boys if they're gonna try crossing the river.
Well, Spectre just got over there to tat up what you mowed over there by the other area before you went off-roading in the Big M. I still have a fair bit to mow over here. Now I'm selling bales.
You mean Bale?
Yeah, that's what I said.
This is Bailey.
I didn't say that.
I think it's Bowie, sorry.
You did say that.
That's not what I heard.
Johnny said, well, whatever it is, he seems like he is a level-headed kid. Don't see that a lot anymore. No, you don't. And yes, he does. He has got to be one of the youngest that, well, I know I can speak for Rubber Burner. I'm not sure about anybody else, but he's got to be one of the youngest that Rubber Burner and I have ever made a moderator of our channels.
Yeah.
And he takes the job very seriously.
Let's see if I can figure out how to get this silly truck in here without getting
Slow down.
completely stuck.
Mind if we look at-
Let's see how he drives into this barn now.
How'd I do?
Nice. There's 4 bales back here that didn't get sold.
Oh, he'll be back, Johnny.
Or 3 anyway.
Oh, I think they're good.
Oh, you got it. Sounds like I got fired from that job.
Well, you are a keyboard driver. It can make it a little difficult.
It won't be in a couple months.
Best investment I ever made, let me tell you. And I used to swear by the PS4 controller. I loved it. But I tell you what, I love my wheel and button boxes.
I got a bonus coming beginning of March, and I'm gonna buy a wheel. I'm gonna buy the controller, the front controller, the whole getup.
Nice.
I got bored mowing, so I figured I'd come visit.
You could come try to take this giant trailer through this really tight barn.
I wouldn't try, I would succeed. The big roll of fools.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, just Rubber Burner to talk about, guys.
Still accepting his challenge,
He rolls things. He's not gonna fit through the barn.
calling his bluff.
And parks things right in the middle of the field. Eustace is very into farming. Well, with a name Farmer Boy, you got to be. Laughs out loud. Yes. Definitely.
Are you gonna jump in?
Sure.
We got a duck in the house.
Trying. There we go.
Tell him to come over here and move his big M. That rubber burner decided to leave parked right in the middle of my path.
All right, we're gonna drive Rubber Burn over here so we can see him put this trailer in the barn.
Somehow I got stuck in the middle seat. So tall. Your hat's floating.
Yeah, it's a feature of this version. Oh, we don't road train here.
That's for back when I used to have hair.
Oh, that's no good.
Hey, you still have hair. It's just in different places.
Hey, now that's awful
Hey,
personal.
Don't need to hear about that.
Okay, everybody, we're witnessing Rubber Burners driving. That's not the door.
Well, where's the door? It's right in here, right?
Oh dear.
He just took out half the barn with the trailer.
No, nobody said the barn had to stay intact. Why aren't these bales selling? Some of them are selling, but not all of them.
The trigger's back here.
Back where?
You gotta unload.
Yeah, fine then. Okay,
Unload middle should work.
well, I gotta figure it right there in road center. Kind of hang me up there.
You just unloaded it back.
Well, things have not gone well.
Oh my, oh my.
Oh, too far. Unload center.
It just hit
There you
4
go.
for me. Likely I'm not working with the week. I think you meant something didn't type right on that last comment, Johnny. I think he's lucky you're not working this week. Yeah, Rubber Burner and I aren't either. I don't know how lucky it is for me, but went to apply for unemployment the other day. I got 3 weeks to wait. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
3 weeks? Ouch.
Yep. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do for food or to heat the house here next week. Because it's going to be out here in about a day or so.
Oh, we got this already.
And that's it. No more harvesting for a bit. Do need to move a auger so we can unload this barley.
Yeah, do you know where to go with it?
Yep.
grain is stored?
Yep.
You try the tablet?
Nope.
No, I didn't either. I intend on it, just haven't done it yet. Johnny wants to know what we do for jobs. I am a truck driver that specializes in heavy haul, specialized in carrying oversized, overdimensional equipment, that kind of stuff. And I farm on the side. That's me. Of course, I also play in a band and run an audio engineering business. That's pretty much me in a nutshell.
I'm a mechanic. Pretty easy. Here's my life story. Okay. You know what, Farmer Klein? You win.
Are you stuck in the barn?
I'm not stuck. I'm just not moving.
My gosh. All right, hold on.
I'm out. I just drove through the doors. Nobody told me that was an option.
The magic curtain.
Yeah.
Who was asking about jobs?
Johnny.
Johnny. So I work in IT. I work at a private college, and my title means absolutely nothing. So I'll tell it to you because it means absolutely nothing. Manager of IT operations, which sounds awful important. Basically, I am IT manager, manage staff to run the college's technology.
I work for an engineering consulting firm that specializes in supporting the construction industry.
And we still have no idea what that means. Remember, we were speculating on what your job was, and you one time commented, "You all have no idea what I do you?" And we're like, "No, we don't."
The firm I work for specializes in materials testing, specifically concrete and mortar and that kind of stuff. I'm a building and fire code consultant.
Oh, then I know exactly what you are. I do now, actually.
And Johnny's a trucker. He transports cars. You know, I've been wanting to look into that because I hear it pays really, really well. A buddy of mine's doing it.
Found someone's parking job.
Ooh.
Someone put a case in a ditch.
In my defense, I was told to find the nearest pond and park it. I asked you guys what farm you wanted at, and y'all didn't give me an answer.
Now it's got weeds growing up in it. Major Doc asks, "Do I think Midtown will ever come to console?" I do not think it will.
Whoa, rubber burner. Holy
Sorry
cow.
about that. The Duck Zorly says he's an integrated logistics analyst. I bet you Google would tell me what that means.
I have no idea what that
With a
means.
semi-truck.
This is awesome.
Johnny says it may be different over there, but don't put UK.
Nope. Those scratches were made.
Hey Fabio, how are you doing?
You may want to look over your truck, Spectre.
Look at my truck, huh? Did somebody wreck it?
Well, he's drifting with it. Fishtailing the trailer.
If he wants to jump, he's a little early for that.
It'll buff out.
The official jumping semi is over at the other barn.
Ryan, since your stream crashed, best in peace. How have you guys been? I've been pretty good. Stream's doing good now, but yes, it did crash earlier. My computer updated, crashed everything.
I'll just move this auger, no problem.
Well, good, because I'm busy.
I managed to put.
Get hit by rubber burner as he flings that trailer all over the place.
I managed to put all the wheat in 2 bins over here by the over by field 11, and then I got the barley in a bin over by field field 19 and 21. Very soon we're going to run into a point in time where I have no idea where things are.
Kind of thought that might have happened by now.
We've only harvested 2 crops, so.
Then again, I am talking to a man that has a spreadsheet for everything, so probably won't happen. I'll tell you what, I'm loving that spreadsheet.
No, I have no idea where this stuff is. That's why I said it.
We had one of those today with the MBTS in the engine. And Johnny said, I think we're going back to transporting livestock. I did it for a year about 2 years ago. All that rubber burner. We're all over here getting work done. He's just a clown.
Well, I would load more bales if you would bail them quicker.
Oh, there's stacks over here.
Where? I've been looking for them.
Yeah, look a little harder. Alright, see you later, Duck. Enjoy your
This isn't the greatest
day.
grass. Hay, whatever you want to call it.
Is there somebody still cutting grass? So we got a lot on the field here.
What field?
Down by the hay sale point. The bunch that's tented and needs to be baled. Yet still, so.
I'm still down here at the distillers.
Alright, let's see if that works.
There's another stack.
Yeah, I was saying that I was wanting to find a mod that had like placeable signs and I could just plop a placeable sign in front of all these bins as to what the heck's in them.
I've got 2 of them. How many would you like?
Like one set of placeable signs. Probably in the folder called mods, signs, placeable.
It might be. Johnny says, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a fireman, but I've only been a farmer and a trucker. Oh, I've been all three.
It's probably more like mods, placeables, signs. That would make more sense.
Thank you, Rubber Burner.
What?
You just jackknifed me.
No, I didn't touch you. I was like 10 feet behind you.
There we go. It's working. Why'd it stop?
Well, for some reason, the stacker's not taking it. There we go.
Oh, what's going on now? This thing shift.
Send me a message on Discord then, Farmer Klein. I'll find it. Yep, I'm currently a trucker. I farm, and I've been a firefighter for 20-some years. Volunteer, I'm not paid firefighter. There's another stack.
That seems to be a big East Coast thing. Volunteer fire departments. In Illinois, where I come from, they're all paid.
Yeah, there's a lot of them around. Only paid one to the city.
Oh my, what is going on?
Oh wow. For some reason, Stacker didn't take that Bale. Must have forgot to close the door.
Are your medics paid?
Yes. Medics are paid. EMTs and ambulance service used to not. That used to be volunteer, but most of them have now gone paid because they couldn't get them.
Oh, thanks, Ben.
Yeah, there's a lot of training to get that cert. I don't know how you help get away with not paying them folks.
Yeah, I used to be a paid EMT when I was in high school and college. I let it go, and now I can't get it back because I'm not going to pay $1,000 to get a certification.
Not unless you're getting paid, that's for sure.
And it doesn't pay enough because when I was in high school and college, I worked three ambulance services just to pay the bills. I'd leave one, go to another. I wouldn't be home for a week.
You were a paid medic when you were still in high school? That's pretty impressive.
Yep, not medic, EMT, emergency medical technician.
Did you do
Almost medic.
transport?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like professional transport or like emergency transport?
Emergency transport. Well, we did both, but I was an emergency transport, but we would get called to transport from the nursing facilities to hospitals or to doctors.
The wife used to be a paid transport for just general transport.
Right.
And that was awful hours. Decent pay, but awful hours.
Oh yeah.
Perfectly fine for someone that didn't have a family. Because at least the company she worked for, you'd work like a 10-hour shift, but you know, it might be 30 minutes before she's off shift, and they'd get a call and basically have to transport somebody for like 5 hours.
Yep.
And it's like, you need to assign the guys that are just coming on duty, because we get off duty in 30 minutes. Like,
right.
oh, they're busy somewhere else doing something else.
GTX says right, because the country, you don't have bills, right? Yeah, I don't have bills. Come on, I want one more Bale out of this, and I'm gonna move.
So I must have filled that other bin. Would be really awesome if these bins actually had, well, not realistic, the digital readouts to tell you how full they were.
Yeah.
So I think I just filled a bin. I managed to dump like 2,000 liters in it, and then the auger stopped. And no matter how I moved it, I couldn't get it to dump again. Moved it to the other bin, and it just dumps right away.
Johnny says, guys, sorry to say it, but I have to go. See you later. See you, Johnny. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing? There we go. We got it going now. Wait, what? Stop now.
Alright, where else do I need to go?
Follow me.
I can't follow you.
Oh, now why did you stop?
We need to head between 39 and actually just past field 40.
Just past field 40. Oh, over at the stables.
Let's try that.
I'm sorry, you were using this, weren't you?
I was. You can back it up if you want.
No, I was going to go pull bales off the field, but that's fine. I didn't realize you were still dumping grain. Sorry.
It's okay. It answered why I couldn't change to a different camera, and while I was going forward, when I was pretty confident I wasn't pushing the button to go forward. Like, what is going on? Why is this truck moving on its own? Why can't I change the camera angle?
See, we still got harvesting to do over here.
What?
I'm driving by fields that have crop in them. We still have harvesting to do. You told me it was all done.
Where are you?
No, it's not fully grown
36, 38, 40. Well, it might not be fully grown yet, but it's not harvested.
It's in the growing state.
So the correct comment that you should have made was everything that was grown, we harvested.
Yeah, there's nothing left to harvest.
Everything.
It's ready, yeah. It worked in my head.
I'm still trying to figure out if you were serious when you said that you not know what I do.
I do. So part of my job is I'm the liaison with construction for IT, and in those meetings I know when I don't understand a heck of what they're saying, so I just keep my mouth shut. But there are construction companies and owners of building and things being under construction will hire a third-party inspector or tester company to come out and test things like building slabs and ground dirt content, you know, ground what is the proper ground, acceptable ground conditions or whatever. So,
soil bearing capacity?
Yeah, things like that. So you're kind of an independent, you work for an independent testing organization that validates what the contractor says is being done is correct. Correct load bearing on concrete or correct thickness of slabs or whatever. Various other things like that.
I'm impressed. That is 95% of what the company that I work for does, but I'm completely different than that. I think we had this discussion before at one point in time, but I do more consulting on the designer to make sure that architects and engineers are going to be compliant with the code before they submit for their permit.
Carl says, hey, hey, hey. Hey, Carl, welcome to the stream. I heard that.
Yeah, you got like 10 minutes.
Wasn't somebody in this group at some time saying about how they had to prepare for a meeting with the fire marshal or something?
No, I don't think so.
Are all the bales down by the energy plant picked up?
What did you do now? So I'm going to set up this output auger just to check the capacity of this one bin, and then it's time to do a little acrobatics. What? I see you're in inspector's truck. That's not the good truck to jump.
No, I understand that, but it was plus, we all can't fit.
I got a new Dodge. I think it has 6 capacity for 6. Indeed, I've got 400 liters of barley in this one tank.
Liters isn't very much.
400,000.
That's a lot.
I'm pretty sure that's not what he said.
Oh, but I can sure jump a truck. Where's Rubber Burner jumping?
I'm not really jumping right now. I'll be on my way very shortly. You know, these bales.
Oh, this ought to be real good. I'm zoomed way out. Are you stashing bales like in the woods and stuff?
I can go see fit for bales.
Better turn on my beacons for safety and my hazards.
Man, somebody missed an awful lot of grass.
Cutting or tetting?
So guys, I want to thank you for coming out and watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll be back on UMRV on Friday. I don't know if I'll be streaming or what I'll be doing tomorrow, but we'll be doing UMRV on Friday, and we'll be doing Skeleton Farm on Saturday. Again, Skeleton Farm is the cancer research map from Mapper's Paradise. It will be released very, very soon on all platforms on the Mod Hub. I encourage you to go check out that map. When it does appear on the Mod Hub, please download it, even if you're not going to play it, because all downloads and all proceeds towards the downloads go toward a very good cause, and that is cancer research. And also, please rate the map however you feel is worthy, because the higher the map is rated, here's with a trailer even. The higher the map that is rated, the more Giants pays per download. So, so it's important to keep the map rated high and to have lots of downloads. So
That was good.
the benefit the organization can, cancer research can benefit as much as possible.
Got a headache now.
So we're gonna do one more aerial. Hey, stay over there so you can watch this.
Yeah, hold on.
Where are you at? Oh, you're way over there.
Good.
All right, here I come. I'm coming.
Here it comes.
Airborne.
Forward flag.
And he sticks the landing.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys.